Picture this. It's May 26, 1968, in the heart of Copenhagen, Denmark. A baby boy is born into the Danish royal family, who would someday become Crown Prince Frederik. Our tale begins in the bustling city of Copenhagen, where a new chapter in the Danish royal family's history is being written. The birth of a baby boy named Frederik to Queen Margrethe II and Prince Consort Henrik is celebrated with joy and anticipation. Little did they know, this joyful bundle of possibilities would grow up to be a beacon of leadership and tradition for the Danish people. Queen Margrethe II, a woman of grace and wisdom, and Prince Consort Henrik, a man of strength and dignity, would play pivotal roles in shaping the future king's character. They instilled in him the values of duty, honor, and service to his people that lie at the heart of the monarchy. Frederik was born into a lineage of kings and queens that has spanned over a millennium. The Danish monarchy, one of the oldest in the world, has weathered the storms of time to remain a pillar of stability and continuity. The weight of 1,000 years of history would rest on the young prince's shoulders, a testament to the crucial role he would play in continuing this legacy. As a child, he was nurtured in an environment steeped in tradition, yet progressive in its outlook. The palace halls echoed with tales of valor and wisdom from the past, serving as a constant reminder of the responsibilities he would one day assume. Growing up, Frederik found himself at the intersection of past and future. His life was a delicate balance of upholding time-honored traditions and embracing modern ideals, a balance he would need to maintain as he prepared to ascend the throne. Born into a world of privilege and responsibility, Frederik was groomed from birth to be a leader. Each step of his journey was a stepping stone towards his future role as king, a role that he was destined for from the moment he drew his first breath. From the start, Crown Prince Frederik was destined for greatness, born into a lineage of kings and queens that dates back centuries. As a prince, Frederik's path was not all royal banquets and ceremonial duties. His journey took him through rigorous military training and prestigious educational institutions. Frederik's education began at home with private tutors, but like any other Danish student, he also attended public schools. He graduated from the University of Copenhagen with a degree in political science, showcasing his academic prowess. However, his thirst for knowledge did not stop there. The prince crossed the Atlantic to further his studies at Harvard University in the United States. There he delved into the complexities of international relations and law, honing his understanding of the global stage. While his academic achievements were impressive, Frederik's military service is equally noteworthy. He served in the Royal Danish Army, following a tradition that dates back centuries. The prince didn't just participate, he excelled. His discipline and determination were evident in his successful completion of the demanding officers' training program. But Frederik's military accomplishments didn't stop at the army. He joined the Royal Danish Navy, where he faced one of his most challenging tasks yet, training to become a frogman. This elite special forces unit is renowned for its grueling selection process, with only a handful of applicants making the cut each year. Despite the odds, Frederik persevered, demonstrating his resilience and tenacity. Frederik's time with the frogmen wasn't just about physical strength. It taught him the importance of teamwork, leadership, and strategic thinking skills that would serve him well in his future role as king. His military service also fostered a deep respect for those who served their country, a sentiment he would carry throughout his life. In the hallowed halls of Harvard and the rigorous training grounds of the Royal Danish military, Frederik proved himself to be more than just a royal figurehead. He was a scholar, pushing the boundaries of his knowledge. He was a soldier, testing the limits of his endurance. Frederik wasn't just a prince, he was a soldier, a scholar, and an adventurer. But don't assume that Frederik's life was all work and no play. In fact, he's quite the sports enthusiast. Crown Prince Frederik's love for sports is evident in his active lifestyle. He's not just a spectator, he's an active participant, and his athletic pursuits are as varied as they are challenging. Among his favored sports is sailing, a sport that demands not only physical agility but also strategic thinking and a deep understanding of the sea's ever-changing moods. Frederik's passion for sailing is more than just a leisure activity. He's a competitive sailor who has represented Denmark in numerous international events. He's competed in the FAR 40 class World Championships, not once but several times, showcasing his adeptness on the high seas. But Frederik's sporting interests are not confined to the water. He's also an avid runner, with a particular fondness for marathons. The prince's tenacity and endurance are on full display as he pounds the pavement in these grueling races. He's completed the Copenhagen Marathon and the New York City Marathon, among others, proving that a prince can be as tough and determined as any athlete. Frederik's commitment to sport extends beyond his personal participation. He has also served as a member of the International Olympic Committee, a role through which he's been able to support and promote sports on a global level. This opportunity allows him to contribute to the sports world in a significant way, fostering the development of athletes and the advancement of sportsmanship worldwide. The Crown Prince's passion for sports underscores a key aspect of his personality: his competitive spirit. Whether he's navigating a sailboat through choppy seas or pushing his physical limits in a marathon, Frederik is a competitor through and through. His dedication to sports is a testament to his determination, resilience, and relentless pursuit of personal excellence. Whether on land or sea, Frederik's competitive spirit and love for sports shine through. Frederik isn't just a prince of the past, he's a prince of the present and future. He's a modern monarch. Crown Prince Frederik's approach to monarchy is a refreshing departure from the traditional mold. He's not just a figurehead, but an individual who actively engages with the issues of today. One of the areas where Frederik is making a significant impact is in the fight against climate change. As a passionate advocate for the environment, he uses his platform to promote sustainable practices and solutions. He's spoken at international conferences, highlighting Denmark's efforts in renewable energy and encouraging other nations to follow suit. It's not just about preserving the world for the future generations of royals, but for everyone. But Frederik's modern approach isn't just about the issues he champions, it's also about the way he conducts himself as a royal. Take, for instance, his marriage to Mary Donaldson, an Australian commoner. Their love story, which began during the Sydney Olympics, was like a fairy tale, but it also represented a new chapter in the royal family's history. It was a marriage based on love, not on political alliances or royal lineage. Together, Frederik and Mary have 4 children, each raised with a blend of royal responsibility and normalcy. They're taught the value of service and the importance of connecting with the people they'll one day serve. It's a balance that Frederik himself has strived to achieve throughout his life. In the realm of diplomacy, Frederik is a modern face for Denmark. He's been involved in numerous state visits and diplomatic events, representing Denmark on the global stage. His charm and charisma, coupled with his dedication and knowledge, make him a beloved figure, both at home and abroad. Frederik's modern approach to monarchy is a testament to his belief in progress and change. He's not simply following the footsteps of his predecessors, he's carving out his own path. Frederik is a prince for the people, a royal who's not afraid to break tradition and champion important causes. So, who is Crown Prince Frederik? He's not just a prince, he's the future king of Denmark. As the eldest son of Queen Margrethe II, Crown Prince Frederik is next in line for the Danish throne. But what does it mean to prepare for kingship? For Frederik, it's not about the pomp and circumstance, it's about service. From an early age, Frederik understood the weight of his future role. He has spent his life learning, training, and preparing to serve Denmark and its people. He's not just waiting in the wings. He's actively engaged in understanding the needs of his country and its citizens. Frederik's approach to his future kingship is holistic. He believes in a monarchy that is not detached but deeply embedded in society. He's made it a point to immerse himself in various aspects of Danish life, from its thriving art scene to its robust tech industry. He's been involved in environmental initiatives and has shown a keen interest in sustainable development. But perhaps what makes Frederik truly unique is his unwavering commitment to his people. He's often seen mingling with locals, participating in public events, and even running marathons alongside his fellow Danes. He believes in a monarchy that is accessible and relatable, a monarchy that truly serves its people. As for the legacy he hopes to leave, Frederik aspires to be a king who listened, who understood, and who made a difference. He wants to be remembered not for his title, but for his actions. He hopes to lead Denmark into a future that is sustainable, inclusive, and prosperous, a future that upholds the values that Danes hold dear. From a boy born into royalty to a man ready to lead a nation, Crown Prince Frederik is more than just a title. He's Denmark's future. He's a future king who is not just preparing to rule, but preparing to serve. And in doing so, he's redefining what it means to be a monarch in the 21st century. From a boy born into royalty to a man ready to lead a nation, Crown Prince Frederik is more than just a title. He's Denmark's future. Beyond his royal duties, Crown Prince Frederik is a devoted husband and father. Frederik's love story with Mary Donaldson, a commoner from Australia, is nothing short of a modern-day fairy tale. They met during the Sydney Olympics in 2000, and their connection was instant. Mary had no idea she was talking to a prince, and Frederik was drawn to her authenticity. Their relationship blossomed, and they married 4 years later in an enchanting ceremony at Copenhagen Cathedral. Today, they are proud parents to 4 children: Prince Christian, Princess Isabella, and twins Prince Vincent and Princess Josephine. Frederik's role as a father is as paramount as his role as a prince. Despite his royal duties, Frederik makes it a point to spend quality time with his children. He's often seen taking them to school, attending their sports games, and even bringing them along on royal engagements. He believes in raising his children to be grounded, compassionate, and aware of their responsibilities as members of the royal family. Frederik's personal life is a testament to his character: a loving husband, a caring father, and a future king. He's not just preparing to lead a nation, he's also nurturing the future generation of Danish royals. His commitment to his family mirrors his commitment to his country, demonstrating a deep sense of duty and love. In Frederik, Denmark has a future king who is not just a leader, but a man of the people, a man who understands the importance of family and values the power of love.